St. Andrew Bay Resource Management Association members Patrice Couch and Jim Barkaloo motor up Crooked Creek on the west side of the airport's construction site to test water quality levels. The silt levels of the two creeks have spiked in recent months because of stormwater runoff from the new airport's construction, especially during what Couch calls pulse turbidity events, where dirt-laden stormwater breaches the airport's stormwater controls.
Well, most people would never get a chance to come up this far on the creek.
We're going to go almost 2 miles upstream, and this is Kelly Branch, okay? So we're going to sample downstream of Kelly, in Kelly, and just upstream of Kelly. The water is going to be a little bit turbid, you know, from the rain. So normally, if they're all just being affected by ambient rain, they should all be about the same. Heartbreaking for me to watch this unfold and knowing the legacy that might be left behind with this, you know. We can't just pretend that we don't notice all the mud pouring out. But this is my station in Kelly Branch, and we're just gonna, I don't want to disturb the bottom. That's one thing I have to be very careful of, is when we're taking a turbidity sample at a shallow station, is that we don't want to do anything to disturb the bottom. So I'm gonna take a water sample. Jim is using the YSI sonde, and he's recording the temperature, the water temperature, the salinity, the pH, and the dissolved oxygen. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to estimate the water clarity using a Secchi disc. And I do that simply by lowering this disc into the water. This line is marked off in feet. And I'm going to measure the depth at which the disc disappears from view. Okay, so I've been here before when the Secchi disc measurement was only about 6 inches. So I lower it down, and then I lower it back up. So I'm going to estimate this at 1.8. Compared to where I've seen this here before, about half a foot, this is better than those days. I've been up here before when it's looked like someone who put coffee creamer in this. So visually, I mean, this doesn't look much different than Kelly Branch, which is a good sign. It's about 7 feet deep here. This is called a chemirer. It allows us to take a sample at whatever depth we desire. Kelly Branch. That's why when we get the samples, when they come off of ice, they have to sit so that there's no condensation.
After using an electronic water quality testing unit to field test her samples, Couch finds that the water turbidity of the Kelly Branch flowing out of the airport site is twice the amount as the Crooked Creek water station upstream. The group will continue to monitor the creeks on both sides of the airport's construction site as 500 million gallons of treated stormwater stored on the site are released into the creeks in the coming weeks.